Welcome. I'm Jack Jobe, your host. In many life-threatening situations, the ability to handle and be comfortable with your knife, one-handed, may arise. What if your other arm is immobilized? Ask Aron Ralston of 127 Hours fame if you need a profound reason. While I'm using a generic knife for photographic reasons, better contrast, my favorite knives of this style are made by Spyderco. Look at our resources links section of our website to learn more. Follow the arrow and you find why I like to carry this convenient tool. This clip-it style knife served me well when I had to stock shelves. With one fluid motion, after practicing safely, from my belt I drew and opened this knife. Let us talk of knife parts so we understand each function. By defining terms in life with people, you can cut out on mistakes if they're honest. Our first term, the blade, holds our cutting edge. Folding knives allow this dangerous tool to be carried safely and unobtrusively. The blade lock is tucked into the compartment with the blade when it's closed. When open, the lock prevents the blade from swinging shut on the holder's hand. The exterior case can be made from metal to decorative. Knives become very personal if you truly understand the responsibility of the power you're holding. Most people skinned their own food until the industrial age. Many still do. A knife is the classic basic tool that links to life and death. This photo shows an external post sticking up from the blade. Easy to see and touch, but it could get broken in an emergency. A right-hander's fingers grip the clip-it and case, keeping them safely out of the way. The thumb has good leverage to push the blade open with the post. There are two other styles I'll show you. I've used them for years, but I love the new technologies. The first is dangerous for most users. It relies on a good thumbnail to open one-handed or a lot of finger strength. The blade, if released, can snap shut suddenly. Opening this one one-handed is a last resort. My favorite style has a hole allowing a perfect flow with less chance of breaking. As I raise this knife, my thumb swings the blade open until I hear or feel the reassuring click of the blade lock sliding into place. When stocking shelves, I cut the tape on the boxes and, in a reverse fluid motion, I swung the blade backwards and used my thumb on the blade lock release. Notice my friend gravity points the blade directly downward. I protect my fingers by having them pressed against the safety guard at the bottom of the blade shaft. By turning the case back over, I use my thumb to safely close the blade. Two closing remarks. Knives are dangerous tools and must be used consciously and with great respect. Let me remind you of Aron Ralston's story again. The proper equipment solves problems more quickly. I leave you with a strong bit of survival philosophy. You are only as sharp as your knife. Dull blades have done more harm than sharp ones because they don't work properly. Everyone respects a really sharp blade. You can almost feel that thought. So be careful and be prepared.